Hello, this is Divine Sunshine coming to you on all YouTube streams and wherever that I am videoing. I came on here with a message, and so this is a trigger warning. That is that we are, Spirit told me very clearly that we are being sidetracked, and we are really being distracted at this moment by really looking at things more so about the twin flame and what our counterparts are doing, and not really getting on the road as to what we specifically need to be doing, which is aligning with our purpose and our mission. And I know it's very easily, especially you being on earth, and these times we got such as this fear factor that's going around. A lot of us, especially when you have time, you're looking for things of comfort, you're looking for love, you're looking for your loved one. You want them to hold them close, you want them to be there with you. But if your divine counterpart is not in the right mind frame or right there with you and is ready to be there at your side, your thing is to better to be doing, as some of them say, I can do bad. If I want to do bad, I'd rather do bad all by myself. And that is a true fact. Okay, so at this point, and I know we've gotten tired of saying about mission. You know, it's like almost things saying Marsha. If I hear one more time about mission, I'm going to up. But during these times, and I'm going to say this in a way that is common and you can read between the lines what I'm saying, things are becoming very serious. And we are at this time at the point that it is light workers are needed, and us to anchor in the light. And as many of us, this is again, we're not just twin flames. We're not one looking for our twin. We are, those are looking for our bliss. And by us, we're looking for our bliss is anchoring in the light. And the light is needed because there is so much of fear that is out there. There's so much of things are being shown of separation. I see 222, things that we've got to master. Even if you're just concentrating on yourself, that is also helping to turn on the light as well for what all people can see. Just for the littlest things that you're doing, finding your bliss turns on the light. And so you need to ask yourself, am I truly doing the things that is needed at this time for myself? Am I really living the dream or things or something that has been in me that has been resonating? And many of us are kind of going through this, and I hear this, everybody's talking about this butterfly stage. We being melted down, making sure that also while you're doing that, and some of us are kind of saying, I don't know which way, what is it that I'm supposed to do? That's why I said for you right now is to concentrate on self and finding things what makes you happy. That's another way of turning on the lights throughout the planet, so that we can be able to again help these counteracting forces that are happening as far as bringing this fear factor. And I'm not going to go off on a tangent because I feel a lot of times those of us are just coming into this spiritual community. When you start talking about the other kind of entities and entities, you turn it off. And even if you don't turn it off, sometimes you get sleepy and your mind is saying it's just too much for me to resonate. And so I'm not going off into those other tangents. I'm keeping it really simple and very streamlined for you to hear me. That again, there's things that you can see out there for your world, in your world with your eyes, if you're that person, that you can see this going on, the unfairness, the injustice, those things you can see. Those are factual things that you can see that's out there that you're saying it's a lot of it's not right. That is where your light, not you going out there. And if you're, again, now, if your cause is to go out there and to protest and to bring and to put things and blog about it or whatever kind of way it is, I'm not discrediting that or bumping that. That is your cause, and that's a way of how you do your lights. Some of us don't need to go to that extreme, but some of us have been called to go to that extreme, and some of us has been scared to go to that extreme. But the Spirit is trying to tell me through me to you that you have been called for that very moment to do this thing, which is to stand up, to be a liberal, to be that left to the all the way left person that again that everybody is looking for, especially everybody's going right but you going left, taking the road less traveled. This is what this moment is calling for you to do. Some of us has been kind of dipping our toe in it. I'm seeing being shown the ocean, but we ain't all the way delve into it. It's like I did a little bit, that's my cause, that's it, I shed light on it, but you ain't delving seeing about what can you do to go to the next level. That's the same thing with me. I've done things on this channel, but have I really went again? And yesterday and today has really said, have you really went to the next level to really be more of a thing of not being radical, but really saying, okay, this is again, if I'm being a light worker and my dharma is education and warrior, how am I going in there to help and to give a good fight, to shake people up, to go, hey, look at it this way. Have you looked at this perspective? Have you thought about seeing it this way instead of going with the mainstream? Because again, being divine means you're beating to your own drum, you're finding your own path, and it's not going with the masses. Although society and the way we have been taught has said that we need to go with the masses, but it's not where we need to be going. It's for us to use our voice. Some of us have been going through a transformation even in our throat chakra, like I have, this clearing up all of this stuff that's actually, I felt it with me, that I felt like a soreness. I actually, like somebody, I looked at my throat and it looked like it had also been like either through a spiritual surgery or even had been cut. Those of you all on the spiritual path understand that, and you feel like something is going on. There is a conflict, there is a tug of war as far as us trying to take things and do things very lightly about things, or we've been toying around with things and we have not taken it seriously, to say again. So there's a battle between the light and the shadow within each one of us. Between each one of us, to go in there and do what we need to do. I'm telling you, Spirit has about to be and said, some of you all have fell for the okie dokie, you fell for the Kool-aid, and you all have been drinking and finding a way against talking about this twin flame. This twin flame, like some of them say, has been an experiment. This is a way, again, as far as getting you off the path, as far as what you need to specifically be doing here, what you've been sent here. That twin flame thing, they saying, is gravy. That's an added bonus into that. It awakens you. It's supposed to be able to get things that, again, this muck and removal of things that's going on within you, to awaken you to the divine that you are here to be. And again, some of us, again, in the whole process of things, yes, at the end of the day, you will have your divine person. But in the meantime, some of you all are so concentrated on that. To me, I'm telling you, you've been underneath a spell and you have been you've been hoodwinked. As far as you being able, I'm seeing this another word that is oh God, they use, it was some movie that was after Spike Lee had talked about. Bamboozled, thank you. That's how I know they with me. You've been bamboozled into thinking and knowing that it's the twin flame and that's it, and all of this stuff been happening here on the side, but you've been so concentrating on this that again is saying, hey, you forgot about the world needs you. Why did the divine send you? Why did source send you? That's part of your whole totality. This is a package deal. This is just like going to McDonald's. You want a combo meal. That means you get the hamburger, the fries, and the drink with that. The entree, whatever it is. This is a threefold. Like we are threefold beings, spirit, soul, and body. This is the threefold process. That love, all of that stuff. I'm going to come out with that. I need to work on that. It's all in the process of things. It's just not one thing. You cannot concentrate on one thing and forget about the other thing. This is a whole totality. There's a three piecemeal here that's going on as far as you being divine, getting your body right, getting your spirit right. But again, as far as and getting your heart right, all of that stuff is there. But it's all pieces. It says all pieces of a dream, where it is, all that together. We've got to be more militant, they're saying, more about the work that we've got to do and be about. I know a lot of us, we're getting a lot of smoke and mirrors and distractions. Our mind's not right. We got this, the people blowing up, the job, family members ain't acting right. They ain't getting on board. All of these things they showing me is almost like you dodging a minefield. You know what? But you got, again, it's about this intention. You got to keep up with what, okay, I know what it is. Call on your guides, call on your spirit guides, call on your ancestors. Say, I'm here to be a better. I stand upon your shoulders to make things better than what they are in the universe, for my family, for myself. I need help at this time. I call on my angels. I call on the legions of angels, or whatever it is, or whoever that you believe in. Even if you say, I do believe in the aliens, then say, I need the Palladians, the Arcturian Council, the Galactic Federation, all of them things to stand with me as I go into my cause. I ask for the protection. Always be protected, because again, like I said, some of us are being melted down to be build back up to be the warrior or the divine that we're supposed to be. 11:11. And so it's a calling on a leveling up, people. Again, they're saying to me, and this is the message that I have gotten, we have failed for the okie doke. We have failed for the Kool-aid, and we have been bamboozled to think that the twin flame is the destination and the only thing that we should be. Some of us, again, we do get that, but again, we slip slide. I do that. I can admit myself, oh, what the twin doing? What about love? I can't do this. I want him by my side. It's getting lonely. You know, we do all of those kind of things like that. But then when it comes down to it, again, they are with us. 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 You are them. They are here. So you go on ahead and do that. Even if you say, I'm doing it for the team, for us, I don't know what it is, or you can set the intentions, the universe, I'm going to do this, but guess what? At the end of the day, I want him as my reward, but I want him right. I don't want him crazy. I don't want him distracted. I don't want him still doing the old ways like he used to do. But again, I don't mind going in here and going to battle and doing what you sent me to do here. But again, you got to remember that I'm human, and I do want my divine counterpart with me in the right mind, in the right place, with the right heart, with the right intentions, knowing this time coming differently, and we truly are becoming a unit of one. Because again, it's what? One soul, two bodies, like a Twix. We together. All right then. I'll leave you with that. If you're interested in getting a reading with me, you could go to divineunisouls11.co. If you're interested in seeing about these blocks that's happening from the past that's stopping you in the present, or you're interested in getting rid of some of these traumas and emotions that's coming out as your pain, go to shantiwellnesscenter.com. If you need uplifted messages, such as like blogging, but I do it as a podcast, make sure that you go to Divinely Speaking Unplugged as well. And if you need that daily fix and you want to find out again what's happening in the world, and you're into your seeing what's happening in divine masculine energies, go to Divinely Speaking Unplugged over there. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be able to get notified about when I'm uploading new ones. That one has about everything that's helping you about what you need to do in your shadow work, what you need to be concentrating, what's happening with the forecast of the twin flames, what's going on with the divine feminine, how you can create the magic for the week. I give it all of the keys, the things, that the principles that you are. If you're watching this message, this lets me know that you're serious about really getting on the work, or this is a nice wake-up call to you to say, hey, get back on track, slap you in the face, say pop, 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 pop. Get yourself back on track. I see 1411. Remember about that you are the light worker that you are. This is not about also just only about the love. It's not only about the mission. It's only about also about you and spirituality and the connection that you have to the Most High, whoever that might be to you. But to understand as far as why are you here? What is it that I'm supposed to get? What is my lesson and what is my blessing? How am I supposed to do that, and how am I supposed to be that into the world, a lesson and a blessing? Thank you for listening to this message. As always, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste and Namago. Mwah. Love you. All right. Go out there and be the greatest version of yourself, because as Angel says, you are truly love's great design. All right. Until next time.